Dear space friends, welcome back to my video log. I'm ESA astronaut Matthias Mauder, and I've been training at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Texas, preparing for spaceflight in 2021. Today I will introduce you to what kind of psychological and physical support we receive while being in space, and so we will talk a little bit about what kind of space food we get while on station and how we train to remain fit. Enjoy!
On board the ISS, in the American, European, Japanese segment is the galley. That is a dedicated rack in Node 1, which features an oven, a hot-cold water dispenser, and like your kitchen at home, it's where we prepare all our food. Like everything on station, we must be properly trained in the use of this facility before we fly to space. Before our mission, we are able to taste the huge selection of available space food in a NASA Space Food Lab and choose what we like best. The Food Lab specialists even help us to fulfill individual wishes, such as adding new food from our home country. Here we taste European and Japanese food, which is all outstanding. The food comes usually in cans or pouches. If it is dried food, then we add water before we can eat it. In general, I prefer the thermostabilized dishes over the dried space dishes because they taste slightly better. For my mission, I plan to make my own yogurt in space, but I'm not yet sure if I will achieve this. Being in space means being weightless. Our human body is very clever and reacts almost immediately to these altered conditions. It starts to reduce and dissolve many muscles and bones that we don't use in microgravity. But that is not good. We want to maintain all muscles and bones strong for our return to Earth. Astronauts perform 2 hours of physical exercise every day in space. 1 hour fitness and cardio training and 1 hour strength training via weightlifting against an hydraulic force in microgravity. Since we have been using this special weightlifting device, all astronauts have returned home in much better physical condition than in the past. Even if it is more difficult to set up and configure, it is definitely an important training tool for us in space. By the way, the blue suit that I wear here is a special suit with electrodes in the first test of an experiment which might fly with me in space. My training includes how to use these devices correctly for my exercises in space, but also how to repair and adjust them, since we are the only mechanics in space for our sports equipment. Another training device is a treadmill. We call it T2. In this case, in weightlessness, we have to keep ourselves attached to the base surface using some bungees, which pull us with almost our body weight onto the belt. And then, when in space, we even can run on the wall or on the ceiling because there is no up and down. The last device is the Seavis bicycle, which was made in Europe, in Denmark. Interestingly, this bicycle has no saddle in space. Cycling is one of the oldest exercising devices we have in space. In the few spare moments I have here at the Johnson Space Center, I also love to walk around within the compound. The number of personnel on site is still very limited due to COVID-19, and the local wildlife is having a great time without too many humans around. It's quite amazing to see deer and other animals happily roaming around undisturbed. And that's all for today. I hope you're all keeping fit and healthy as well. Stay tuned until next time. Bye.